So once you get this together, and the 3 Ps are working well, the 3 Ds are in place, where does it leave me, the entrepreneur? Because now, for the first time, I'm no longer working in my business. I can work on my business. And what that means is that until I built that system of delivery, which would have been impossible until I knew what business I was in and how I distinguished my business, until I found the right people and put a dashboard in place to manage them responsibly, I was doing everything. Now, in this new iteration, I spend 50% of my time in the business, using the dashboard to manage Jeremy and everyone else employed. And the other 50% of my time I spend out the business. And I'm going to tell you about this entrepreneur called Andrea. Andrea lives in Cape Town. And she comes from a legacy of food. She's in the food industry. And her very early passion was to cook for people. And I can just see the story. Every time she had a family lunch, I bet you the family would say to her, you know, you should really do this for a living. You should really cook for people. And Andrea got conned into it, as she put it to me. Anyway, in being conned into it, she found herself very good in the catering industry. And the catering industry is a difficult industry to build a real business, because it's event to event to event to event. She, over a period of time, distinguished herself in amongst all the other caterers out there by creating certain menus of a certain value and a certain look and feel. She built a system of delivery. She found really good people. She created superb dashboards, because in that industry, my God, the stuff flow out the door. She built this business into a successful business. As a catering business today in Cape Town, she does on average 45 to 50 events a month. She focuses only 150 people upward to 500 people. She's busy. She's so busy, in fact, that she had to build an industrial kitchen to support her business. She figured out very quickly, being a natural chef as well, that organic produce reduces the cost of food production. In that, organic produce tastes better, as she put it. There's more flavor in the food, you use less spices, you don't have to cook it as much, etc. and so forth. Some of the technical terms I'm not familiar with. And she created a massive supply chain of small organic farmers in Cape Town. She then sat in a situation where she was spending 50% of her time out of the business. She looked carefully at this and said, well, do I do what most Cape Townians do, which is go strolling in the mountains? Or am I really trying to build an asset of value here? And she chose the latter. The next step she did is she started to organize all these small organic farmers that litter the outskirts of Cape Town. And she created a central online marketplace where she now offers to people living in Cape Town an opportunity to buy organic produce at rates and prices that nobody can compete with. Through her core business, she demands most of the production coming from these small producers. She's now escalated that to the next level, where she's now supplying at an incredibly profitable margin organic produce to all the greenies and foodies in Cape Town, of which there are a lot. Eventually she got someone to run that business for her. She built systems of delivery, she put her dashboards in place, she employed the right people. She found herself spending 50% of her time outside of the business. Her latest innovation has been to create a breakfast boutique. The breakfast boutique runs in Cape Town. Every now and then I'm invited in, which is a real privilege, because should anyone else want to go in, you need to book up to 8 weeks ahead. This business she's created, which really is a manifestation of every recipe she's ever imagined can be done with egg, is remarkable. She operates 5 days a week only, not Monday and Tuesday, but Wednesday through to Sunday. It's small, it's niched, it has all the look and feel that anything would want out of a Cape Town restaurant. She uses organic produce, she uses the assets of a central kitchen. Her cost of entering into this market was literally a third of the cost that it would be for anyone else, and that place is fully booked. You pay 25 Rand for a coffee there, to give you a sense of the premium rating. This business is right at the point now where she has finalized her system of delivery, the dashboards are being finalized, and Andrea within the next year will no longer be working in that business herself. A year from now, she will find herself sitting outside of the business with 50% of her time to take her into the next iteration of her business. So the ultimate job of an entrepreneur is to build a business that is going to be an asset of value. And that is one wherein which the 3 P's are in play, but more importantly, the 3 D's allow you to focus on growing your business. Because I ask, if you as an entrepreneur do not grow your business, who will?